What is going on, guys? It is your boy Perkzilla here, back on the uploads. I have not been on the grind. I am going to start getting back in the grind. I'm going to be making videos here and there, but I'm mainly going to be using my channel for Call of Duty live streams. I'm probably going to be doing live streams on Black Ops 3 up until the beta, and then go back to Black Ops 3 maybe, and then, you know, and I'm also going to start doing my news videos because you guys fucking blew that up. That had like 600 views on my channel, that news video that I did about NW Remastered, and it all turned out to actually be true, which made it even better. Gonna do some news videos. I think tomorrow's upload is gonna be everything, a recap on everything that we know about World War II and everything that I know about it, because obviously I haven't made a video about it. Today's video is going to be Black Ops 3 versus IW. We are going to be jumping into the game. We might use the MA and the REC on free-for-all, just to have a little vice versa of movement, guns, gunning, and that kind of feel to what's the difference between these two games, because they're both jetpack games, but they run completely different. I prefer Black Ops 3, but I'm better at IW. But Black Ops 3, like, I just feel like once we get into the video, we will understand of where I am getting at with this. But anyway, let's jump into the video. So, starting this video off, we are obviously on IW. In terms of rigs and things like that, I believe that this game obviously was in the future, so they had more time to recap, and they also have all the other Call of Duties to look back on. So I believe a lot of the other stuff in this is like a bit more thought out, because they have other games to work on, and they have actually better designers to go off other games, you know, like i.e. Treyarch, better designer, IW copied the Treyarch, like with the Black Ops 3 loadouts and things like that. I believe that that was obviously copied, but the only reason they copied that, I think, is because it worked so well and people didn't mind it in Black Ops 3. A lot of these things are overpowered as fuck, and a lot of them are different, but obviously to have a comparison, I'm going to be using the Scythe, and I'm also going to be using the Equalizer, because I feel like they're both pretty much the same thing. Obviously the Scythe's obviously pretty much a fucking sentry gun on his arm, and these are pretty much double sentry guns on either arm. I actually believe the Equalizer is better, but I think it's been patched, so obviously the Scythe might do better, but then I might get shot in the back while I am testing this, and it could all come down to this. Obviously these are going to be Capcoms as well, not just going to be doing one straight video. I'm going to do a Capcom. I'm going to put some edit into editing. Bruh, I always fuck up. Bruh, all the time. I'm going to put some effort into my editing and obviously do a Capcom. Variations of weapons. I believe every weapon should have a nuke on it, and every weapon should just be a common weapon. The fact that there is epic weapons and all that is generally because Black Ops 3, was it how many millions? It made millions on just supply drops alone in a year. That's why IW then added all the epic weapons and all the epic variants, because then you've got to buy supply drops or you grind for supply drops. But the truth of the matter is, most people would rather just buy the supply drops because it's quicker for them to get the new weapons. I.e. Black Ops 3 still do that now. They still bring out weapons now because Treyarch is still making that little bit of money, because they ain't bringing the game out until 2018. It's 2018 Sledgehammer and them yeah, it's 2018. So it does make sense in why they do that. Perks, there's not really much you can say about perks. Hardline, Scavenger, Cold-Blooded, the normal stuff in there, Momentum. I don't think Momentum's in Black Ops 3. I'm going to be careful what I say there, because I use the same perks on every game. Dead Silence, Scavenger, Flat Jacket for perk 1, or like another perk. This one obviously has Ghost and Deflexivity on the same patch. You can have them together and obviously run and gun like a madman on that one patch, on that one perk slot. Personal Radar, I believe that's another OP thing that people enjoy, because obviously it's easy to use, easy to see people. I use this myself, so I mean there isn't much I can slate about that. Other than that, I think there's not really much to talk about on gun variants and Black Ops 3 gun variants, because obviously you guys know these things. I'm talking more gameplay wise. What's a smoother game to play? What's easier to run and gun on? What's easier to pub stomp on? So I'm going to jump into the video. We're going to find a core free-for-all. Probably going to do a couple of core free-for-alls, maybe 2 IW and then 2 Black Ops 3. So yeah, boy. So found a free-for-all on Grounded. I'm going to be using the REC and the M8 on Black Ops 3. Going to be running and gunning. I do believe on rig setups, as I was saying about rigs, I can actually use, what's it called? What was I saying? I can use propulsion and the equalizer all in one. So I feel like maybe a little bit OP on their rig setups, because I can have two separate things on that. Whereas on Black Ops, it's literally if I've got the war machine, then I've got the war machine. So this is actually my first game on, so I feel like I'm going to get slapped. I really should have warmed up first, but I mean, I don't really care. It's more of a comparison video, running and gunning. So I mean, first game on should give you that straight feel of what the game actually feels like to play when you generally jump on it, and what game would you rather play. Obviously, the Rec's quite different to the M8, but I think because they're both free burst weapons, obviously this is an energy burst weapon. It kind of gives it that the free burst weapon range feel, I suppose, in a sense. So maybe I'll just call it the Rect versus the M8. I'm getting gunned in the back hard. I cannot hear footsteps for shit. What the fuck? He hasn't even got any perks on, has he? And I couldn't hear his footsteps. Bruh. Maybe these headphones I've got on aren't as good as I thought they were. These motherfuckers are everywhere. As intense as of stick and move a player and jumping, running, jumping and gunning, I feel like IW is a little bit more smoother. It's kind of a hard one to tell until you're actually in the game. But I personally, I've been playing Black Ops 3 a lot lately, and why I'm playing this, I feel as if this one is a lot smoother to play. Damn, I got that guy. Here's one prime example of OP micro turrets. Them things are overpowered as fuck. They make me sad. Generally make me question why I'm even playing the game sometimes. Right, if we sneak in mid, we might be able to hear someone. These guys are playing like bitches, guys. They're playing like bitches. They're all sitting in buildings, which is another thing that happens quite a lot on this game. That's my prime example. My first game isn't doing too well as a comparison, IW versus Black Ops 3, but I mean, considering I've been getting slapped at Black Ops 3 lately, and all, this is going to be kind of funny. Whoa, bruh. He had time to regen full health. This is one thing I don't like about this game, is things like that. Like, that's bad. Like, why is that even a thing? Like, why? Why are you a thing, bruh? Like, I'm literally getting spawn killed now. Like, oh my god, I'm going nig. I'm going nig, boys. We're going nig. Okay, so we're back searching for another lobby. My internet went down. I've got new internet. It's supposed to be better by like 10 meg. Nothing too good. I can only get broadband here because I can't get fibre because I live in a top floor. Actually, no, that's not even true. I live next to a town, and for some reason there just isn't Virgin Media on my street, which makes no sense to me. We're playing the map on Precinct now. It's a little bit better to use the Recton if it actually goes into the game. Sorry about this, guys. I didn't mean it to disconnect. I'm going to make this my second game on IW, because that game I was in anyway that lagged out, that was pretty dead. I mean, I don't even like playing this game. I actually hate it. Considering I have a 2.6 and a 6 win loss on this game with 1,440 wins, I think, I don't know. It's just, man, as you can see anyway, my recents, look, 3 KD, 3, do you know what I mean? Like, my other game didn't even count because obviously my internet disconnected because it kicked me straight out, which is kind of sad. But I'll catch you back in this video when we're going on some 420 blades. So this one's loaded up. We've got the Rect. Woo! We've got 8 seconds to count down, boys. We've got 8 seconds. This one's a little bit better because you can do more movement on this map. On the wall runs, there's more like movement to do. So that's why I've started this game at the beginning, so we can get that movement in. Like, I feel like, I don't know, the wall runs and the running and gunning, like, it's so much smoother. Whereas you do that on Black Ops 3, it's a little bit more over the place. Bruh! What the fuck was he doing? Right, we're back on this wall run. He's no longer there. He's gone. See what I mean? With the smoothness on the wall runs, and I don't know. I got a feeling though, it's a lot to do with personal preference as well. Whoa. Oh, he knifed me. It's nice. I think it's a lot to do with personal preference as well on this game. So we'll see what most people's reviews are who watch the video. Damn, every time I cut back in this video, bruv, it fucking, there's a guy trying to fucking give me the gunny. I'm like, nah, bruh. Nah. Found another guy here. He's gone. There's a guy on this map, he's running around with a knife. I'm starting to get a little bit scared. I mean, at this point in the video, it's getting scary. 15 kills. Oh, we could actually drop a nuke. We could drop a nuke, boys. I doubt it, but we could. I just got melted. What the fuck was that? Right, we've got the equalizer out now, boys. Let's see if we can actually get a kill with it and not make ourselves look stupid. No one's over this side of the map, so we're just going to push through mid. There's one. I've already used my personal radar, but I can hear someone. There's a guy with a niff. Let's try and jump up here and get this guy before it goes. Alright, ran out. Punching on this game's I think is probably a little bit better than what Black Ops 3 is. I feel like the punching on Black Ops 3 was a little bit offset. You'd hit them and you'd go lunge into them. MWR's the same as well. You'd lunge into them and nothing would happen whatsoever. Got another guy coming through. I can hear him. Oh, we gave him the gunny. Standard. There's another guy. Woo. Oh, bro, that knife shot out flames, fam. Another thing I'll add into this video is that connection on this game is the same probably as Black Ops 3. They're obviously using the same connection system. But, well, that gun ripped. Yeah, the connection on this game, I think people disconnect and it takes ages for people to reconnect. And like, if you're playing team game modes, no one connects until like the end of the game, or like the game will end and then like a 6-man connect, and it's just like, really? Like, wow, I've just wasted my whole fucking time doing that. That kid with a knife keeps fucking me up, man. Wow, we spawned in with someone right in front. 2 people in front of me. Oh, we got the turn on! Yay! Drop a dab! Woo! Shit! Drop a dab and die. Dibble dabble diddle. I can hear someone in here. Let's push through it. There he... Bruv. Oh, he was watching me. Fam, why are you playing so dirty? Right, we've got 2 kids up here. Nada. Nada, misse. Hip fire on this gun doesn't exist. Mind you, it doesn't really... Oh, we got someone on the wall. That VPR. That VPR. We should have done a VPR fucking video. We got this again, though. We got this again, though. That's my own gun. That's my own gun. Things like that. Right, we've wrapped this video, we've wrapped this game mode up. We can obviously jump on to the BO3 after this. Comparisons of games. The only reason when my internet went, I did one game on this is generally because I fucking hate this game. I don't know, I'm better at this game than I am Black Ops 2, 3. But I just feel like this game is so, like, I don't know, I just don't enjoy playing this game whatsoever. It just generally makes me sad. It's just like... So, on the Black Ops 3, Clan Tag says live, but I'm not, because I've been live streaming a lot on this game. Search PERKzilla on YouTube, new channel, yeah, hype. I instantly get hype as soon as I come on this game. If obviously you're this far into the video and in terms of specialist, you obviously already know this, because if you play IW, then you obviously know Black Ops 3 specialist. Score streaks are nice set out because of what the game is. I actually was running Hater UAV Canter, so I'm obviously going to run that on this game, otherwise it wouldn't be fair. I just completed this triple play, yeah. I'm just going to throw this in this video. I just completed this triple play, and it gave me the Marshall 16, yeah. The Marshall 16 for my long range weapon. This is the Marshall. It's a secondary weapon and it's a shotgun, handgun basically. Shoots 12 gauge shells, and it gave me that for a long range weapon. This game is broken as fuck, so I don't quite know what is going on there. Still happy that they are still doing updates for this game though. It is kind of nice. There's also a nuke jacked game mode on this. Unfortunately, it is just bretches though, so yeah. Anyway, let's jump into a free-for-all on this game. I'm going to get railed because I've been getting melted, not even dropping a fucking 2KD on free-for-all on this game on core lately. So let's jump into it. We've got the M8 class set up, let's go. So the map is loading up. We're on evac, which is actually pretty similar to precinct if you actually think about it in the long run. We actually do have a kid on the other team that has a 3.10 KD, so this is probably going to be a fucking dreadful start to the Black Ops 3 video. I've got I'm only going to be able to do this one Black Ops 3 video because the actual time on this video is fucking super long, which I did only want like a 10-minute video, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I prefer making longer videos, to be fair, but I know people don't really like enjoying watching longer videos, especially when you're only in a smaller channel. I've always fucking huge, and people would love a long video, but it's that different preferences, you know. We've got to put ourselves out there and we've got to do different things. Anyway, so I've got the M8 on. I just one-shot that kid because he was in a gunfight just before I started recording again. What the fuck? He spawned there, did he? Why are these all these kids have all got the same shit on? That's hilarious. I see you again, baby. Ah! Oh, 2 burst hit marker. That's the problem with this game. The hit markers are fucking savage encore. As you can see by the wall run, look how more throwing around like the gun is on this. Like trying to run and gun, it's so much more jumpy. I think that's why a lot of people didn't actually enjoy this game, and that's why a lot of people are better at IW than they are Black Ops, because it's actually a harder game to play. Which makes sense why people moan about it more. Just picked up the triple piece why I'm fucking slating the game. Oh, gonna get the 5th. Got the 5th for the UAV, boys. Let's go into it. Just chilling at the back of the map, camping like a little bitch, actually, if I'm honest with you. No one's pushing, though. No one is pushing. As I say no one's pushing, he pushes. That is hilarious. And he spawned there. Hit markers are fucking 200,000 fucking bretches, boy. As I say a bretchy. As I say a bretchy. Look, this is it. That's what that Nuke Jack game mode is like. Every time the video cuts, I'm getting gunned! Ah! Boys, we're getting the gunny on this map. That kid left, didn't he, with a sick KD? He had to have. I'm worrying about him, and he ain't even in the lobby. In terms of jump shotting on this game, it's kind of harder as well, because look, when you jump, like your aim goes all weird, like it's different. I'm not having a good day making this video, boys. Oh, see this. If you watch this video and you get this far into my video, this is what I've been telling you has been happening to me on this game. Like, I have literally just been hit markering on this game constantly, to the point where I'm like, do you know what? Fucking IW's better. It's fucking better to play because it's easier to play, because this game is bullshit. But I prefer it, which is funny. Which is actually kind of funny. I generally prefer the shit again. Right, so we've got the scythe now. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? This game, like the shit that happens to me in this game is ultimately bullshit. Like I don't have one legit death on this game. I generally don't. So I think for my personal preference, I sat there and said I prefer BO3, but I generally don't. I prefer IW. I just think IW is a really bad game. I don't know. It don't make really sense, because then what would it say about this game? But I prefer this game, so it really doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Let it be your choice. You decide what is your best game, because I can't play on this internet anymore. So